Come in your time. This story was told to me by my mother, something that happened to her nearly 30 years ago, in a remote village tucked deep within the hills. Back then, there were no clocks or phones. People lived by nature's rhythm, relying on the crowing of roosters to tell the time. It was spring, the kind where the mornings are cool and the air smells like fresh earth and blooming leaves. One early morning, just as the rooster crowed for the third time, my mother woke up. It was the perfect hour to bathe and collect water from the communal tap before anyone else arrived. She wrapped herself in a shawl and stepped into the quiet morning. The whole village was asleep. Only the soft crunch of damp soil beneath her feet and the occasional rustle of leaves broke the silence as she walked toward the tap. When she got there, someone was already standing at the tap, a woman dressed all in white, filling a copper vessel with water. In the faint early light, the woman looked familiar, like one of her neighbors. My mother simply stood beside her, waiting her turn. The woman didn't speak. Didn't even glance her way. She just kept filling her pot, slowly, silently. Something about the moment felt strange. There were no birds chirping. No breeze. Even the sound of water felt distant and hollow. When the woman finally finished, she began to lift her pot. She said, "Come in your own time." And then she disappeared into the fog. Still shaken but unsure why, my mother filled her own pot, took her bath quickly, and returned home. She didn't tell anyone right away. Instead, she sat quietly and waited for the proper morning to arrive. Only then, when the world truly began to wake up, did it hit her, she had woken up too early. Much earlier than usual. Too early for anyone to be at the tap. Too early even for the third rooster's call, now that she thought about it. That's when it sank in. It wasn't just a strange moment, it was something unnatural. Something she couldn't explain. To this day, she says she was lucky. Lucky that the ghost, or whatever it was, didn't harm her. She tells this story often. And every time she does, she shivers. Not from the cold. But from something else. A feeling she can't describe. And one I'll never forget.